Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. So today we are going to study science. The chapter name is Insect. Chapter 6. We all often see many tiny creatures such as houseflies, mosquitoes, butterflies, etc. around us. These are known as insects. Insects are the largest group of animals on the earth. Look at the pictures of some common insects which we see around us. Name them. Butterfly, mosquito, bee, termite, and so many others. There are more than a million kinds of insects that are found on the earth. These include flies, mosquitoes, grasshoppers, butterflies, beetles, and bees, etc. They differ in size, shape, color, and many other features. Insects do not have bones. All insects have 3 pairs of legs, that is 6 legs in all. Many of them have 2 pairs of membranous wings that help them to fly. Some insects also sit on the flowers in the garden. Insects like butterflies, honeybees, and bumblebees get attracted towards fresh flowers. These insects, while visiting a flower, also helps in pollination. When insects sit on flowers, pollen grains stick to their legs or wings and get transferred to another place. This process of shifting of pollen grains from one place to another is called pollination. Insects like bees, ants, and termites live in well-organized colony. They are called social insects. Useful insects. There are some insects which are very useful for us. Honeybee. Honeybee are one of the insects which are very useful for us. They build their hives on trees and roofs of old buildings. Honeybees are usually attracted to sweet-smelling flowers. Such flowers produce a sweet liquid called nectar. Honeybees suck nectar from flowers and carry it to the hive where they live. A beehive consists of many six-sided chambers called combs. Honeybees store the nectar in these combs. The nectar changes into honey. Honey is collected from a beehive by lighting a fire under it. The heat and smoke drives the bees out of the hive. The honey collectors then remove the hive and collect the honey stored in it. A colony of bees in a hive has about 50,000 to 80,000 worker bees, which collect nectar. It also has a few hundred male bees, called drones. There is, however, only one queen bee in a hive. Silk moth. Wicked silk moth, which grow on mulberry leaves. The silk moth secretes a liquid which changes into a fine thread. The moth weaves a cover around itself with this thread. This cover is called a cocoon. These cocoon are collected and silk thread is obtained from them. Lac insect. Lac insect usually grow on banyan trees. They secrete a semi-solid substance called lac. Lac is used in paints, varnishes, printing inks, and for making bangles and similar things. Rearing or breeding of honeybees for collection of honey is called apiculture, while rearing of silk moth for getting silk is called sericulture. Ladybird beetle. It eats a large number of pests that are harmful for plants. Harmful insects. Many insects are harmful to us. Let us learn about some of them. Disease spreading insects. There are some insects which are responsible for spreading disease. Houseflies. When houseflies sit on garbage or animal excreta, they gather germs. They carry the disease causing germs on their feet and bodies. When these flies sit on any Any food item, the germs are passed on to the food. These disease-causing germs get transmitted to the humans when they consume such infected food or water. Diseases like diarrhea, cholera, and jaundice get spread by the houseflies. We should never eat uncovered food as it like to have germs in it. Mosquitoes. Mosquitoes and some other insects spread diseases through bites. Diseases like malaria and dengue are spread through mosquito bites. When a mosquito bites a sick person, it sucks the infected blood. When this mosquito bites a healthy person, it transfers the germs of the disease into the blood of that person. Only some types of mosquitoes spread this disease. Malaria is spread by the bites of female Anopheles mosquito, and dengue is spread by the Aedes mosquito. Some blood-sucking insects are wingless. Such insects are known as fleas. Fleas found on rodents like rats can spread a very dangerous disease known as the bubonic plague. It is very important for all of us to maintain cleanliness and hygiene. This can help us to save us from harmful effects of different types of fleas. Stinging insects. Some insects like bees and wasps sting. A sting is located at the back of the insect. It is often poisonous and causes pain and redness in the skin. Spider and its web. Spider is not an insect. It has 8 legs, whereas insects have 6 legs only. It catches various insects for its food. Spider secretes a liquid from its mouth which changes into a very thin thread. When it comes in contact with air, it weaves this thread into a web. The thread is so thin that insects cannot see the web. They get trapped in this web and are eaten by the spider. Saving ourselves from harmful insects. We can get rid of harmful insects by using natural methods or by using chemicals called insecticides or pesticides. We often keep dried neem leaves in a cloth or apply neem or kerosene oil on wooden furniture. This helps to save them from harmful insects. Farmers sometimes use pesticides for saving their crops. Keywords: cholera, an intestinal infection; diarrhea, loose motion; germs, a disease causing life form; jaundice, an infection of the liver; membranous, a thin sheet; pollen grain, a part of a flower; secret, generate fluid; sting, a painful bite. The chapter has been over. Let's discuss the something to know and the question and answer. Something to know. A. Filling the blanks. Butterflies are attracted to fresh flowers. Honeybees suck dash from flowers. Honeybees suck nectar from flowers. The six-sided chambers of a beehive are called combs. Malaria is spread by the bite of female Anopheles mosquito. The cover weaves by a silk moth around itself is called a cocoon. Bees and dash are stinging insects. Bees and wasps are stinging insects. Insects helps in pollination. True. Like insects grow on banyan trees. True. Houseflies spread malaria. False. Aedes mosquito spread dengue. True. Bubonic plague is caused by a mosquito. False. Take the correct option. The insects that usually spread jaundice is a housefly. Honeybees make honey from nectar. The sting of insects like the bees and wasps is located on their back. An insect that helps to save our crops from pests is the ladybird beetle. D. Answer the following questions in brief. What is pollination? The process of shifting of pollen grains from one place to another is called pollination. Where do bees store the nectar? Bees store the nectar in combs. Name the insect that gave us silk. What does it? Silk moth gave us silk. It feeds on mulberry leaves. Name the disease that gets spread by houseflies. The disease that gets spread by houseflies are diarrhea, cholera, and jaundice. E. How does a silk moth weaves a cocoon? Silk moth secretes a liquid which changes into a fine thread. The moth weaves a cover around itself with this thread. This cover is called a cocoon. How is honey collected from a beehive? Honey is collected from a beehive by lighting a fire under it. The heat and smoke drive the bees out of the hive. The honey collectors then remove the honey and collect the honey stored in the hive. What is a lac? State its 4 uses. Lac is a a semi-solid substance which is called lac. Lac is used in paints, varnishes, printing inks, and for making bangles and similar things. How do houseflies spread disease? Houseflies sit on garbage and gather germs. When these flies sit on any food item, the germs are passed on to the food. How can we save ourselves from harmful insects? We can get rid of harmful insects by using natural methods or by using chemicals called insecticides or pesticides. We often keep dry neem leaves in cloths, apply neem or kerosene oil on wooden furniture. This helps to save us from harmful insects. Value-based question. Mohit studied in class 4. He likes to eat street food very much. His mother always warns him not to eat unhealthy and uncovered food. One day Mohit ate some uncovered street food while coming back to his home from school. In the evening, he complained about stomach cramps and vomiting. His mother immediately took him to a doctor for treatment. The doctor diagnosed that Mohit was suffering from diarrhea. Mohit told the truth to his mother and felt sorry for not listening to her advice. He also promised not to eat uncovered street food in future. Value-based question. Name the insect which spread diarrhea. Houseflies spread diarrhea. State the common symptoms of diarrhea. The common symptoms of diarrhea are loose motion, stomach cramps, vomiting, etc. Your younger brother sister likes to eat junk and street food. How can you help her to develop healthy eating habits? I will advise my young brother sister not to eat junk food or street food as they are harmful for our health. I will also tell about the disease which can spread by eating street food. I will help them to develop healthy eating habits. Mention any two values shown by Mohit. The values shown by Mohit are speaking the truth, truthfulness, accepting his own fault, obedient. Extra question and answer. Spider is not considered to be an insect. Justify. Spider is not considered to be an insect because spider has 8 legs, whereas an insect has 6 legs only. The body of a spider is divided into 2 parts, whereas an insect's body is divided into three parts. How does a spider have its food? Spider secretes a liquid from its mouth which changes into a very thin thread. When it comes in contact with air, it weaves this thread into a web. The thread is so thin that insects cannot see the web. They get trapped in the web and are eaten by the spider. Write the difference between apiculture and sericulture. Rearing or breeding of honeybees for collection of honey is called apiculture. Rearing of silk moth for getting silk is called sericulture. Name two of each. Disease spreading insect, houseflies, mosquitoes, stinging insect, honeybees, wasp, insect that helps in pollination, honeybee, butterfly, useful insects, lac insect, silk moth, uses of honey to cure cough, to reduce obesity, social insect, termites and honeybees, wasp, expressed in one or two words, six-sided chambers of a beehive, combs, honeybees which collect nectars, worker bees, male bees, drones, sweet liquid produced by sweet smelling flowers, nectar, the disease causing by infection of liver, jaundice. The chapter has been over. That's all for today. Thank you. See you in next class.